Hello everybody, and today we're going to take a tour of the Wall of Fame. It's a wall. Yeah. So as I mentioned on Monday, this is my Wall of Fame, just a bunch of stuff that I like. And I thought today I would give you a tour of it and some of the things I like from my wall. So without further ado, let's take a tour of the Wall of Fame. Alright, so here we are at the wall. I guess we'll start from the bottom and then go to the very, very tippy top. Alright, so down here we got my laptop. Good old laptop. Monitor, which my Xbox and my PS4 are plugged into right there. And what's on top of here? Assassin's Creed Unity for the PC, which I can't run on my PC because it's not a cool laptop like that. So I'm looking to sell that. So if anyone wants that, I'll sell it on eBay someday. We'll start with the desk. This is the base of the wall. And then we have some kind of shelves over there. So we'll start in the very bottom right-hand corner. These are my video games, Xbox, and newly added PS4 games with a nice little Lego figure there who's a little gamer. Very nice. I think he's from the Series 13 minifigure collections. I don't know. Stuff. And then I have more Xbox games down here because I've had Xbox for a long, long time. And then some controllers and my headset. And then in here, just a bunch of recording equipment, a cord, my MIDI keyboard, my headphones, my audio interface, which records my microphones right here. The 991 and 990, which I'm using now to record. Well, not right now, but I'm using for the vlogs. And then my MXL V250, or V250, which some people call. So that's all my recording stuff. I just keep it down there. So we got the games. Up here, we just got some books that I don't really care about, so they're just kind of in the corner. But here, we have three nice figures. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Plo Koon, and Mace Windu. And then we have some pens. So that's pretty cool. And then here we kind of have like my spiritual books, I guess you could say. And then right next to it is Shock Trooper. I think that's a very good collection right there. I actually like this figure a lot, so that's why he's there. Then we have my calculator. Very nice. My pens. These are some movies that I bought in over the years. These are probably like, I've bought like 5 of these in the past year. And I've watched all of them except for Birdman. And yeah, I've watched all of them. So all of them are really good. I highly recommend all of these. And I'll probably do a movie review of some of them eventually. Here's my wired Xbox controller, which can also plug into my PC, which is nice. And then I have my really fancy camera here. It's a Canon something or other. It's not very good with recording video because it's kind of an older camera. It's a few years old. But I like it for taking like actual pictures and stuff. It's a Canon PowerShot S5IS. I like it a lot. Again, I don't use it for recording as much, but I used it actually for recording my Lego reviews that I did way back when, about 4 or 5 months ago. It's good for close-up shots and micro shots, so I like that a lot. I should start using that more. Over here, we have kind of my school books that I got from school with nice Shakespeare Lego figures. I thought that was fitting because a lot of those books are actually Shakespeare. Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet, and that's it. But they're kind of older books and school books. Here are just some of the books that I've bought recently, except for The Road. That's my sister's that I need to read. Basically, I'm going to have to read these. This is kind of like my current read section that I'm going to read eventually and decide whether they go on the shelf of my favorite books or they just go on the bookshelf, which there's a lot of good stuff over there too. So I might do a room tour as one of these vlogs one day. Okay, now we start from the books. I got a lot of books. These are kind of like my books that I like. These are like my prized possession books. So basically when I read a book, one of these books, if they're good, they end up here. A few are missing because I'm lending them out to people, but I think you'll be able to see most of them. There's my girlfriend. She's pretty cute. I like her a lot. And then we have these nice book and Fender bookends, which I got for graduation from one of my neighbors, and I like that a lot. And then there's another picture of my beautiful girlfriend. She's cute. Currently I'm reading, this is the comic book I'm currently reading, Injustice Volume 2. Highly recommend. Awesome, awesome. It's really sweet. Like it a lot. I'm not going to go through every single one of these books because there's a lot of them. I'll just kind of zoom in. And there's some action, or not action figures, some more Lego figurines. I really like Legos, so have your way with that. They're the best. I like this series a lot, the Clone Republic. The Clone series, I basically just call it. There's 9 of them, and I only have like 6 or 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's 9, so I got a few more to do. Kill a Mockingbird. This is actually one of my favorites of all time. 50th anniversary. I saw it at Hastings, had to buy it. I like that cover a lot. Chronicles of Narnia. This was given to me by my principal after graduation, and I like it a lot. 1984. I need to read that, but I know I'm going to like it because I like George Orwell a lot. Animal Farm is my favorite book if you have been paying attention to my other stuff. And then there's some more books. A lot of these books, these ones are probably going to get put out because I actually haven't read them in a while, and probably once I read them, they're probably not going to be as good as I thought. Here's a Lex Luthor versus Superman and Wonder Woman Lego set, and then I just added Batman, Flash, and the Riddler, and I like DC a lot, and I like this set a lot, and I think it's very nice. Above it, we have Madden 11 with Drew Brees on the cover. Drew Brees and the Saints are one of my favorite not superheroes, one of my favorite teams, so I like that a lot. And then over here, Shadow of Mordor. This kind of section right there is kind of giving me like my showcase section of the week. I'm gonna try and implement that, so whenever I'm doing a vlog or something, you'll be able to see that and know what I'm playing or what I'm reading for the week. So hopefully you guys will notice that. Up above, we have a Civil War collection of kind of antique figurines. I like them a lot. And we have a few Revolutionary War characters in there. There's a British soldier, and I think there's a Revolutionary sniper. Here he is, from the Revolutionary War. Love those guys a lot. Collected those over many years. Up more top, we have a Batman pop figure, some Star Wars action figurines, Star Wars playing deck that I got for my birthday this year, from my sister. Like those figurines a lot, and like that pop action figure. Up at the top, I don't know what these guys are called. They're like magnetic figurines that I had many years ago as a child, and I like them a lot. I think they look very cool, even though some of them are a little broken. Like this guy's staff is supposed to be longer, but he's broken. But they're from my childhood, and they are very high on the list of my wall. The higher you get, I feel, the better it is. At the very tippy top of the right side, we have a few figurines more from Star Wars. We have a New Avengers Civil War hardcover comic book that was given to me by my sister. This is awesome, and I love it very much. I love it very much. And on the right side, we have The Killing Joke, which is one of the best comics of all time. I love it, and it's in hardcover, and it's so cool. And I got that at Hastings, and when I saw it, it was the greatest thing I've seen in my life. There are my guitars. They're not really shown on the wall. Actually, I don't think you've ever seen them before, but this is a cheap old Hastings guitar. And then this is a cheap old Ibanez. So very cheap. Animal Crossing, or Dinosaur Crossing. Awesome. This video is kind of taking a while, but I have a lot of stuff to talk about. This is where it gets awesome. Here we have the Percy Jackson series, all 5 books in its own book kind of casing, box set. Yeah, it's awesome, and my sister got me that. My sister gets me the best stuff. We have Maze Runner, Scorched Trials. I still haven't read Maze Runner, and then I bought Scorched Trials because I thought I would like Maze Runner. I haven't read it yet. I think, from what I've read, I've liked it. So I'm gonna try and get that whole series eventually. Me and the Spitter, great book, Under the Black Flag. Actually, I haven't read, but it has a pirate on it, so I'm gonna read it eventually. We have a very old vintage Lord of the Rings. That was my mom's from 1970, and they're super old books, and I love them. And on top of that, we have Gandalf and Saruman, 2 Lego figurines from the Lord of the Rings. And then we have this book, All the Light We Cannot See, which, if you remember, in August is when I did that random book buy, and that's the book I got. And I still haven't read it. A lot of stuff I gotta read this year, guys. A lot of stuff. Summer's gonna be big. Avatar, the complete complete collection, complete series, all 3 seasons. Love that show. It's great. I got each of those for $10. If I think I might have told you about that earlier, but awesome, great show. Then we have Philip, who's a dinosaur, who I bought on summer vacation, I think last year, where I bought that sign as well. And yeah, that's, I don't know. He's kind of special, I guess. He's cool. And then up at the very top, which no one is going to be able to see, but I have him, and he's super awesome to me, is a Yu-Gi-Oh card, and it's Obelisk the Tormentor, which is one of the 3 Egyptian god cards, and I'm a nerd. So if you know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh, you will like that, and I like that a lot. Up at the top over here, lastly, we have a lightsaber pen, and then a box that has Darth Vader on it, which had candy in it, which was given to me by my girlfriend. And this is a guitar, which my sister bought from Honduras when she went over there, and I think it's really cool. And then finally we have, last 2 things, we have my graduation ribbon, which I graduated from high school last year. And then we have my baseball trophy from when I won in freshman year, when we won the championship of baseball in the whole world. Not just kidding. It was like the county. So it's not super impressive, but it's awesome to me. And that, my friends, is the Wall of Fame. Now I could have obviously I took a lot of time, but I could have taken a lot more time. But that's my wall. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video, and hopefully you enjoyed some of the stuff that I had. If you have any questions about any of this stuff for any reason, go ahead and type it in the comments below, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye!